Okay, so I was just diving into this new parser library called Lexy, and it's actually quite fascinating.
Really? What makes it stand out compared to others like Boost, Spirit, or PEGTL?
Well, Lexy seems to control backtracking really well, unlike those other libraries that can sort of stumble over it.
Wait. So, you mean it avoids the performance hit you can get with implicit backtracking?
Exactly, you have a lot more control, especially with how errors are reported and managed.
That's pretty cool. Sounds like it's built for serious parsing tasks.
And it gives you nifty features like operator precedence parsing. That part blew my mind.
Operator precedence. How does that play into the parsing?
It's all about how expressions are evaluated in the right order. It really simplifies things.
Makes sense. But how does Lexy stack up in terms of grammar size compared to other libraries?
Here's the kicker. Lexy's grammar is more verbose, tailored for larger grammars, while Boost, Spirit is good for smaller rules.
Ah, so it's kind of like Lexy prioritizes complexity over the simplicity of smaller scripts.
Right, but for bigger projects, that extra verbosity pays off. It's a balancing act.
And what about writing your own parsers? Is that still a viable option?
Definitely, you can prototype with Lexy and gradually integrate handwritten parts without a hitch.
That sounds efficient. Do you find that mixing the two is smooth?
It really is. It allows for a flexible transition as you refine your parser, which is pretty nifty.
So compilation times, are they really as bad as we all fear?
Not at all. In debug mode, it's pretty reasonable. Like a JSON parser compiles in just about 2 seconds.
That's surprisingly quick, but what about the error messages? Are they user-friendly?
Actually, Lexy excels here. The error messages are clearer than the typical C++ template errors.
Oh wow, because those can get convoluted fast. So Lexy keeps it accessible.
Exactly, but I do wish we had a tool to filter those more complex error outputs.
That's understandable. It's easy to get lost in those template instantiations.
Totally, but let's talk performance briefly. Have you seen the benchmarks?
Not yet, are they impressive?
Oh yeah, the example JSON validator benchmarks well against other implementations.
Nice, it sounds like Lexy really holds its own. Why the name Lexy, though?
It's a nod to a previous tokenizer project. It keeps that continuity, but evolves into something more complex now.
So it's a brand evolution. I like that. Helps make sense of it all.
Right, I never thought naming could hint at the underlying features so much.
Exactly. So overall, would you say Lexy is a go-to for new parsers?
Definitely, but I think it depends on your project needs. Complexity versus simplicity.
And knowing where you're headed with your parser matters, right?
For sure, but the flexibility it offers for growth is really impressive.
Absolutely. I wonder how it stacks up in real-world applications versus just benchmarks.
That's an interesting angle to consider. Practical use can differ from theoretical performance.
For sure, and I think actual user experiences could vary widely.
Exactly, but that's part of the journey, isn't it? Discovering what works best individually.
Totally, and I look forward to seeing how Lexy evolves over time. It's exciting.
Same, it feels like we're just scratching the surface of what parsing can be.
For sure, next time we should explore those benchmarks in detail.
Great idea, let's do it.
Exactly. Until then, it's something to keep in mind.
Definitely, the possibilities feel vast.
They really do. Okay, until next time.